morning, welcome back to BT, about 20 to 9. Our live eye today has been at Crown Spas and Pools, and Drew has made all of us start thinking about wanting to buy a spa.
All of a sudden you're mapping out where you
put a hot tub. I got that little patio thing.
That's
not
all
really,
you need.
But the stones aren't, like, we're not using it, right? It's just empty space. Might as well be a hot tub. But the question is, is he asleep?
Wake up, Drew.
No, I'm awake,
okay,
but I'm very comfortable, so I could start napping at any moment.
All right, we'll try to be fast before you nod off there, buddy. But what do we do when it comes to actually looking to buy a spa?
Well, that's the thing. If you are shopping for something for the first time, it can be a little intimidating. You don't know the rules. If you're buying a new pair of pants, of course, you'd go in the store, put them on, try them out, check out your butt in the mirror. What do you do when you're shopping for a hot tub? What's normal? Guys, although it may look like I'm just lounging around, this is a normal part of the hot tub shopping process.
Getting in is part of the research?
Well, no, wait, this is the first part, right? And then the second part, you actually go and you do a wet test run.
Yeah, you're going to like the second part when you do the wet test. But to tell us a little bit more about that, I'd like to reintroduce you to Mike Sadowski. Mike, first of all, this thing is so comfortable. I was joking before, but now I think I'm serious. I could replace my bed with one of these things. It feels so great inside of here.
Yeah, no, they are designed and contoured in a way that to make it a natural seating. Even the seat I'm sitting in with the armrests, it's a very easy tub to sit in and lounge around, relax.
And when we're coming to do some shopping here at Crown Spas and Pools, we shouldn't be intimidated. You actually want us to get right inside of the tub because we're actually going to learn a lot of things and discover some things that we may not have realized about what we actually want, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So where we always start the process for customers, lots of people being first-time shoppers, first-time hot tub owners, we try to figure out where they want to go with the tub, if they want it for personal use, therapeutic, or for entertaining. We first focus on the fit of the tub, making sure that seats are at the right level, that you're not going to be sitting underwater, that the lounge fits you where you're not restricted in where you want to sit, or again, so you don't have to sit in there with a snorkel to use the tub.
And that's an important consideration, and if you've never owned a tub before, you wouldn't even think about that. You've got an idea in your head of yourself laying in one of these loungers, and you're picturing like the water's going to be just right, but unless you actually sit in here, figure out the height of your body inside of the lounger and the height of the water level, you just don't know.
No, if you are determined to find a good tub, the right fit for a tub, it's really difficult to find it just by looking at pictures online, or even coming into the showroom and just standing on the outside of the tub. It's really important to sit in the tubs dry first, and then if you really want to make sure that we find the right one, yeah, we can arrange for customers to test the tubs filled with water before they get them delivered.
And that's a normal part of the process, so it won't be strange when I say, Mike, I want to come back after the store is closed to test this out myself?
No, there's a lot of times we'll actually encourage people to test them filled with water. If it's, I said, my family's been doing it for a long time, so knowing sometimes that customer might be drawn to the tub that we might not think is the right one for them, we might try to encourage them to try a couple of tubs, just so that, because if I know it's not going to fit, I'm going to want them to go into a different tub.
Well, you guys have been doing this since 1989, so you know what you're talking about. And just quickly before we go, there's been a lot of changes in the way that we treat the water inside of here, because people maybe are alarmed about chlorine or bromine. You guys are using a natural enzyme that's actually going to be good for my skin, that's going to help keep the water clean? Yeah,
to me, I said we've been doing it for 25 years, so there's constantly new things coming out in hot tubs through the years. You get your stereos, your TVs, all the electronics and toys and bells and whistles, which are great, but to me, one of the better things that's come out, just getting into a more chlorine-free environment where you're using less chemicals, more natural ways to sterilize and sanitize the water, using a combination of ultraviolet light and ozone, and this stuff here is phenomenal. It's a water treatment you dump in your tub every 3 months, which almost eliminates the need for chlorine.
Wow.
When you're in the tub, you would actually sit in a chlorine-free water while you're using the tub, and it conditions your skin. It's softer, there's no odors, you don't get the red eye, no bleaching bathing suits. It's just a totally different experience.
Amazing improvements using those enzymes and UV light to clean the pools. Mike, thanks so much for taking us on a tour of the shop.
Thank you, it's a pleasure.
If you want to connect with Mike and the folks here at Crown Spas and Pools, you'll find their contact info on the BT website at breakfasttelevision.ca. Take a little break, and then we'll catch up with you one more time before the end of the show.